Hi, friends. Dr. Ruth Anderson here with Enlightened World Network. We have a very special meditation today with Carol Ann Cross. She's coming to us from Australia and can't wait for you to get to experience her. Carol, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you so much for inviting me, Ruth. I really love being with Enlightened World Network and with you and with everybody who comes along and listens and shares our times together, because it's such a blessing to be able to do this.
Thank you. And oftentimes, Carol Ann will come on and share with us information about the elementals. Today is going to be different, but I want to just let you know, if you want to know more about Carol Ann and her work with the elementals, please check her out on YouTube at Enlightened World Network, and then go into the search and type in Carol Ann Cross. She's got a lot of shows there, so do check her out. So Carol Ann, do you want to just go ahead and get started?
I do. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Well, today, as Ruth said, it's a bit of a different meditation for me. We're going to be connecting with our higher mind or our higher awareness as we start to take the steps on our journey of life. Because we have lots of thoughts throughout our day, and we, to interpret them, we have two different levels within our mind. There is the higher mind and the lower mind, and these two levels have to work together to have a balance in our life. So the lower mind is based on logic, reason, and fact. It's a survival area in our bodies, but spiritually, it houses negative thoughts and emotions. And this is why when we find ourselves going down into those negative thoughts, then we need to access our higher awareness or our higher mind. And that's the gateway to our soul and intuition. And this is the part of our mind that our higher self is communicating through. And it's so important when we connect to our higher self, because this is the part of the mind that knows no matter how difficult a situation is, we are loved, we are worthy, and we're continuously protected and guided by the divine and with God. The higher mind doesn't worry about how things happen in our lives, because let's face it, a lot of things in our spiritual life, somehow it's illogical, but that doesn't matter, because our higher mind, our higher access, what sorts out the how. We don't have to worry about that. But when we're in a place of higher awareness and intuition, our gut tells us and works with us when we allow it to. And that's the important thing. So as we step into the meditation, I want you to make yourself comfortable with your back fully supported and your body open and relaxed. Bring your attention to your breath. Breathe in deeply and slowly. Allow your stomach to expand as you breathe in, and then relax as you breathe out. Each breath is bringing life force energy into your body and to your spirit. Breathe with every cell in your body. And as you do, feel the awakening that is beginning to happen. Breathe in and breathe out slowly. Allow your mind to relax and become still. Now I want you to visualize a shield of golden light and sound all around you. Imagine that your higher mind or higher awareness exists within a beautiful palace of light and sound. This palace is located somewhere above you. And to access it, you need to find the entrance from within. As you breathe, visualize yourself filled and surrounded by a web of silvery lights. You begin to climb up this web, drawn to the palace entrance by notes of beautiful music. Each note quivers seductively down through the silver threads. As you climb, the music is sounding brighter, clearer, and sweeter. And it is giving you all the energy that you need to ease your way upwards. Your web of silver brings you to a jeweled gateway that leads onto an extraordinary courtyard. This courtyard has a symphony of sound, light, images, concepts, and these mix with your imagination within this palace. You can see and hear so clearly. This is the home of your higher awareness. You are free to spend time here whenever you choose. There's an endless supply of joyful impulses, inspiration, ideas, and wisdom. And they are whizzing around you in the form of higher sounds, images, and sensations. If you reach out your hands, you can catch some of them and take them away with you, for these are yours. So take some time and explore the feeling and the energy of this beautiful place, and listen to the music of your higher awareness. You find yourself dancing to the music. Because you are swept up with the beauty, the peace, the love, and the joy. Connect some of the images as you dance and hold them to your heart. Experiencing amazing love and joy. As you prepare to leave, you collect some of the images, sounds, and sensations into your heart to bring back with you, to inspire you on the next steps of your life and psychic journey. They will be bringing into harmony with you and your very being. You climb down the silver stairs, the web, until your feet are firmly placed on the ground. Each time you repeat this process, you strengthen your connection to your higher mind. Imagine yourself expressing your higher awareness in every waking moment. And you realize that your body has been renewed and refreshed while you're in the midst of the profound love that you just experienced. Continue to breathe in deeply and slowly as you feel your body awakening. Become aware of the various sounds and the energies that are around you. Gently move your shoulders and wriggle your fingers and your toes. Remembering you can return here at any time, for this is your place, your palace. Slowly open your eyes and return fully to the here and the now, remembering all that you have learned and experienced, ready for your next steps on the journey in this lifetime. Namaste.
Carol Ann, that was beautiful. Thank you so much. You took us to such a high vibrational space and reminded us that we can come back at any time. Do you have any techniques for living in the 3D and staying in that high vibrational place at the same time?
Well, we can't actually, um, yeah. So this is where it's all about the balance, and sometimes it's not easy because we came back into this lifetime to experience, to learn, and to grow as a soul. And so we need the lifetime experiences to be able to do that and to grow. So I think that it's for me, it's when I have my quiet times that I can take myself into a place. I don't always do a major meditation, but I think that just by slowing our breath and taking ourselves into this place of just relaxation, realizing that we are a beautiful soul here on a journey, and the fact that we can just in our mind take ourselves to this place. It can only take a few minutes for us to, even if we don't go necessarily to our higher mind, just to take ourselves to a place of complete relaxation and allow any thoughts that are not to our highest good to go away. You don't need them. Visualize them disappearing in a balloon up into the sky. And I think it's just a fact of allowing ourselves to live a human life with all that it contains, because we wouldn't change any of that. I mean, I wouldn't change anything that's happened in my life. But we need to also realize that we don't have to be in that. We have times that we can take ourselves, even if it's like you might be having a shower. I love having a shower and allowing all of the negative energies to flow down the plug hole and things like that. So I think it's, if we remember, we can do little snippets. We don't have to, if we have busy lives, and so we don't always have the time to spend a couple of hours going into a place of meditation or whatever we enjoy. Even just going out into the garden, going into nature, going out into by your trees, by your garden, and feeling the energy of the elementals is enough to change some of our negative energy that we might have. But we also have to experience all those emotions. This is why we're here, and I think that's something we need to remember and to try and bring some balance into it.
I think that's a great point, that it's not realistic to think that we can just be in that place of high vibrational all the time, because we are here to experience things, which includes feeling grief or feeling angry or, all of the entire range of
Yeah.
emotions.
Yeah. Yes, and I think that's so important that we remember that and not be hard on ourselves for feeling that way, because we've got free will, we've got choice in this lifetime, so that we can experience, so that we can learn, we can grow as a soul, and that's another reason why I always thank this human body that I have, because it's the vehicle for my soul in this lifetime. And it hasn't had an easy time, but I love it anyway. And so balance is really important for us at all times, I think, and not to be hard on ourselves. If we never experienced anger, then we can't experience the full realm of love, because these are balances in everything in our life.
Right. Great point. Well, and sometimes it is about learning, and sometimes you have to struggle to get to learning. And so if you never struggle, if you never have to wade through the difficult times,
Mm,
I'm not sure that the depth of learning is there at the end.
exactly, exactly. And this is it. It's about us realizing that we need to experience these things. We can't wrap ourselves up in cotton wool and not allow anything to happen to us, because then what's the point of being here? We came here for a reason, and I think it's very exciting that we're here now, and for all of the things that we're experiencing, and we don't remember any of our previous lives or whatever, but we've been here before, and we'll be here again. But I think it's about us realizing that we're in a human body to experience, to learn, to grow.
Excellent. Thank you. Carol Ann, if folks want to know more about your work with Angel Heart Radio, how do they find you?
Well, they can go on to Angel Heart Radio. They can go on to angellight777.com, which is the website for Angel Heart Radio. They can access Angel Heart Radio on any of the streaming, what do you call them? Venues, whatever. I'm not very good on this technical language. And I know that they're on YouTube and Spotify and all of those. And of course, I'm on Enlightened World Network. And if anybody wants to contact me, I'm on Facebook as Carol Ann Cross. And so I'm quite happy about all of that. So.
Excellent. We're quite happy about that too. Absolutely. So, Carol Ann, thank you so very much for today. And friends, thank you for being here with Enlightened World Network. Don't forget to go in and slow down and feel into nature. See if you can't experience some of those elementals that Carol Ann talks about, and just allow yourself to go back to that fabulous palace that she was taking us to today. So much love to each and every one of you. Thank you. Take good care and God bless. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.